Diane Abbott is back at it again. She's often heavily criticised in the media, is Diane, and I do sometimes feel sorry for her. But has she gone too far this time with this tweet that says, teenage at hotel housing refugees, terrible case, but... Ooh, it doesn't sound good when you say but after a sentence like that. Terrible case, but it is what happens when you demonise migrants and take no responsibility for safeguarding migrant children. So, rather than blame the perpetrator of this horrible crime, Diane Abbott is blaming Suella Braverman for the way that she's handled the situation, for demonising migrants. Is this really what happens when you demonise migrants? Do you think that someone who carries out such a horrific attack on a teenage boy thinks, well, I'm going to do that because I've been demonised? Treat me like a criminal and I'll behave like one? Or is that just in their nature? I think if you're the sort of person with the inclination to carry out that type of attack, it's not going to be because of anything that Suella Braverman or anyone else has said. It will be because you're a messed up individual. But is there any blame to be aimed at Suella Braverman? Is the way these migrants are being dealt with completely appropriate? Is it sufficient? Let's have a look at the actual alleged incident. So, teenage boy allegedly attacked at hotel housing refugees in London. A teenage boy was allegedly attacked by a man in his 30s at a hotel used to house refugees in East London, and another alleged assault against a child is said to have taken place at the same facility. Okay, so it's more than one incident. And I think this is the crux of the matter here. The two incidents are alleged to have taken place within weeks of each other at a hotel where 150 children are reportedly squeezed in alongside 250 adults. So maybe it is the conditions that have led to this happening, or led to a scenario where someone with that type of intention could carry out such a crime. But when a story like this breaks, really it plays into the hands of the people that want to say, well, look, why are we letting them into the country? When in fact it's only one or possibly two individuals among hundreds of migrants, and doesn't change the law, does it? Because some people are bad people, it doesn't mean that people don't have the right to apply for asylum. But what it should mean is that when we deal with those pleas for asylum, when we're processing those applications, we need to treat people like human beings, not pack them in like sardines in inappropriate conditions. And they're in a hotel. Now, I know some people say, why are they in a hotel? Why are these people being put up in a hotel, 4-star hotel? This is going to be an incentive for people to come here. Well, somebody is paying for that hotel. Somebody has signed a contract for that hotel. Is this really what it's about? Are people making money? The hotel needs to be paid. The money is coming from somewhere. Is this a case of individuals profiteering from agreeing to arrangements like this? Somebody is paying for it and the money is coming from somewhere. That means somebody will be profiting. And we know from the last 2 years how certain politicians can really make a killing from setting up these contracts for their friends. So maybe that is something we need to look into.